this is Trevor, and welcome back to our weekly tarot card video. Today is Thursday, July the 2nd, 2015. And once again, I'm coming to you from my cozy little reading studio here at 161 Stafford Street in Winnipeg. For information about how to book an appointment with me, or other aspects of my work, including links to my Facebook page and lots of other fun stuff, I encourage you to visit my website at trevorsense.com. And I always include the link for that underneath these videos. So without any further ado, we're getting into the smaller and smaller pile of remaining cards. And I should mention also that you can find these cards both on this YouTube channel and also on my website. There's a link at the top of the page that says Tarot Videos, and they're all listed in their table of contents order. So if you're looking for a specific card, and we've covered it already, you'll find it there. So looking at the card of the week, cutting them, the Fool. And this is the Joker, or the wild card of the tarot deck. And it has the number 0 on it. Now, that doesn't mean nothing. It actually suggests outside of the numeric sequence. We often think of the Fool as the beginning of the journey. And sometimes the journey through the major arcana of the cards is known as the Fool's journey. And it's the journey towards enlightenment. There's some beautiful things in the symbolism of the card. The figure himself has all these little solar symbols. And also, he has a laurel wreath, and it has that plume on it. Right? And it is the same laurel wreath that you'll see again at a later point in the major arcana. It's like a treasure hunt. You'll see certain symbols coming up again and again. And the more you work with the cards comparatively, the more you'll say, hey, I've seen that before. So that laurel wreath with the plume is present on the Sun card. And there we see a happy, joyous, naked little kid riding on a white horse past a field of sunflowers. Sunflowers come up on the Queen of Wands. So you'll see those connections. You'll kind of say, hey, what do those things have in common? Well, the sun, the card itself, has to do with everything being out in the light of day, the waking consciousness. It's about honesty, and in the Queen of Wands, it is about self-honesty, as well as in the Sun card. That's why the sunflower is a symbol of self-honesty, right? Turning towards the light and being willing to let everything be shown. And just as there's the white horse on the Sun card, we also see the little white dog, right? Almost the same kind of manifestation. And the little white dog is kind of traipsing along at the Fool's heels. In some decks, the dog is actually biting the Fool, right? So there's a relationship with that instinct, that awareness. The Fool also has a little satchel, right? It has not yet been unpacked. And we could look at the Magician as where that gets unpacked and laid out on the table. It's sort of the idea that we really have everything we need already present within us, but it's sort of dormant, it's packed away, and we need experience to be opening that up, to be letting that be revealed. The Fool also has a little white flower, suggesting innocence. You know, it's sort of like we don't know better till we know better. And he's stepping off of this cliff, you know, into the unknown, into this great void. And really, in life, we are always on that edge. We are always in a position to be learning something new. So there's a lot in this card that has to do with open-mindedness, a sense of freedom. It's a card that, when it comes up in a reading, can sort of say, whoa, whole new ball game. There could be a great sequence of things that seem to be playing out karmically in terms of cause and effect. But the Fool is sort of like this whole, guess what, you ain't seen nothing yet, that can be coming through. Something that I oftentimes also associate with the aces, but they have to do with the particular element manifesting through some enlightenment. They are the things that are packed away in the Fool's satchel. So as we start into the month of July, as we start into summer, into our time in the sun, quite literally, what a beautiful card to have coming up. I'm looking forward to getting out and about in the next season and seeing friends and connecting with people, both in the area here around my work and maybe taking a little time off here and there. It's why I oftentimes encourage people to call ahead. Working in the studio as I do now, I don't have a waiting area, so most of my work is on an appointment basis. And I oftentimes suggest that if you call ahead, we can tailor a time that's comfortable for you. Sometimes last minute, you might have to work around my schedule. At any rate, I am wishing everyone joyous time, freedom, and the sense of being unfettered that comes with what is represented in the Fool card. Take care, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next week. Bye for now.